Hey guys, Sam Baines from Ardento here. Thanks for tuning in. I wanted to talk to you today about a few of the key risks that you're going to be faced with when you're implementing a new business software solution like an ERP or a CRM system. Now, I want to preface this by saying that this really is going to be aimed at those organizations and those businesses that have perhaps already chosen a solution, and maybe they've gone to market, they've investigated and found a CRM solution, found an ERP solution, and they're happy with their choice. They found the right implementation partner to help them go on this journey. So when you're about to start your implementation, and hopefully there's a lot of excitement around for the change, but also can be daunting, and it's really a time to reflect and really identify the risks that your organization faces before you go to implement this software. So one of the first risks I want to talk about is it takes a lot of time and resources from the business that is actually implementing the software, that has purchased the software. That might be through needing to testing and training through the software, liaising with your implementation partner, cleansing of data. The time that is required is definitely going to be underestimated in most instances. The sooner that you can get together a project team and put some governance around that and find your champions, the people that are really going to help you make this software implementation a success, and free up time in their calendar so that they can actually get the job done and not feel pressured to complete other tasks that may be detracting from the time that's needed to actually implement the software and work with the relevant stakeholders. So underestimating time is a big risk. Make sure that you've considered the effort and the time and the human resources required to make the project a success. The next risk is undervaluing testing and training. The more time your team and your end users can spend with the software system before they implement the product will absolutely allow for a greater successful implementation. If you leave all of the testing and training up until the weeks leading up to the system going live, the go live experience is going to be stressful. It's going to put pressure on the operations of the business. So taking that time to really test the processes and get hands-on with the system. This is your system after all. This is the system that you decided to implement and you've purchased to make a growth in your own organization, create efficiencies. And if you don't dedicate the time to testing it and going through proper training, then the process will be a painful one, and we want to mitigate that the best that we can. And the last one I want to talk about, and there's definitely not a comprehensive list of risks, but is having realistic expectations about what your implementation is going to look like. You've probably got some big, lofty dreams about how the software is going to create efficiencies and a better customer experience and streamline processes in your business. The reality is not all of that is going to happen overnight. You need to go through the implementation journey. Think about an implementation on a scale of -3 to 10. And you start at -3 and 0 is the go live moment. Then you've got 1 through to 10, which are all improvements and growth that you're going to have with the system after the initial go live. So the implementation and pre-go live is only just a fraction of the overall project. Have realistic expectations about how quickly this is going to add value to your organization. If you have these realistic expectations and you take ownership of the project and you dedicate the time to the project, then you really will set yourself up for success. Working with your implementation partner and talking about the risks and the concerns and the resource drains as early as possible will help plan and manage around that. And it's just really about communication and really taking your entire team along for the ride. So guys, good luck out there. Hopefully you have success with your implementations. Chat soon.